Taliban soldiers parade through the town of Host in eastern Afghanistan in a show of defiance after border clashes with neighbouring Pakistan left dozens dead on both sides. Protesters chanted anti-Pakistan slogans as the relationship between the once security allies reaches new lows.
I want other countries to stop attacking our borders and our security forces again. But if they do, our response will be to crush them.
We ask the people and governments of Afghanistan and Pakistan to solve problems by talking, to sit at the negotiation table, because these issues are solved through talks.
Hundreds of trucks are stranded at the border after two major crossings were closed in the aftermath of last week's violent clashes.
We're losing money right now. This is the second night we'll have to stay here. We don't even have any food. And traders on both sides, Pakistan and Afghanistan, are losing out.
We've been in this queue since last night. The gate is closed. Traders on both sides are suffering a lot. Both countries are suffering. The people are suffering.
On Saturday, Taliban forces attacked Pakistan at multiple points along the border. In retaliation, Pakistan also attacked, and it says captured, multiple Afghan checkpoints. The Pakistani military released this footage, claiming to have killed scores of Afghan Taliban fighters. The Taliban's foreign minister said an end to the weekend's hostilities were mediated by Saudi Arabia and Qatar. But deep skepticism between the neighbours remains. Islamabad has accused Kabul of harbouring terrorists, who it says are responsible for a pronounced uptick in violence, a claim the Taliban government rejects.
And there have been further clashes between Pakistan and Afghanistan after both sides traded fire across multiple border regions over the weekend. An Afghan Taliban spokesperson said on X that Afghanistan had launched a counterattack after 12 people were killed and scores wounded in a Pakistan attack. Meanwhile, Pakistani officials say that at least 6 of their paramilitary soldiers have been killed near the Afghan border. Let's get more now. We are joined by Afrasiab Khattak. He is a Pakistani politician, former senator, and political analyst. He's also belonging to Pakistan's Pashtun community, which shares close cultural ties and linguistic ties with Afghan Pashtuns. Welcome to the program, and thank you so much for joining us. I'd like to get your reaction to what we are hearing this morning about fresh fighting breaking out between Afghan and Pakistani forces.
Thank you for taking me. It is very unfortunate. But you see, it's a very long border. It is the Duran line is up about 2,400 kilometers long from north to south. So the ceasefire implementation is not easy. This is a tribal area. Pashtuns live on both sides of the Duran line. Unfortunately, they are victim of these clashes. Also, some government security forces have also taken casualties. But you see, this was expected because the animosities and hostilities were building for quite some time. You see, Taliban is really an extremist force. When they were brought into power through Doha deal, it was expected that this region is going to get destabilized. Unfortunately, they were also supported by Pakistani government, successive governments in the past. And now they have discovered that they were supporting the wrong people. But actually, it is injustice to Afghan people of Afghanistan, who have nothing to do with these wars and who are victims. Afghan refugees are in bad shape, being mistreated in Pakistan and Iran. So it is really a very unfortunate situation.
And you have, on the one side, you have Pakistan accusing Afghanistan of harboring militants. On the other, you have, a Taliban spokesperson accusing Pakistan of once again carrying out attacks. Tell us, do you think that Pakistan's approach will curb attacks from the Pakistani Taliban?
No, it will not. Actually, this Taliban has been a project supported by big powers. You see, we are victims of big power competition. There was Cold War between the former Soviet Union and the United States of America and the Western countries, and the hot war was fought on our lands. Millions of people died in this last 45 years. So once again, there is a Cold War between China and the United States. And the hot war is again being imposed on our people. So these are games. You see, unfortunately, Pakistan is also has been a frontline state of the big powers. We have been demanding as Pakistanis, we have demanded from Pakistani government to change this policy. Pakistan should not fight wars of other people. But unfortunately, our security state has been addicted to this type of frontline state status. And once again, it seems Pakistan is becoming a frontline state. As long as this policy continues, I don't see peace returning to this region of Pakistan.
Okay. And I'd like to ask you a little bit more about the timing as well, because it's interesting to note that these clashes follow days after Afghan Taliban foreign minister's visit to Delhi. Do you see India playing a role in this conflict?
Well, I don't think India is behind this current clashes between Pakistan and Afghanistan. But of course, India is welcoming Taliban because on the principle that my enemy's enemy is my friend. It is rather ironic for India to welcome Taliban because in the past, India used to accuse Pakistan of supporting Taliban, who are as they would call them, terrorists. But now you see, unfortunately, India-Pakistan relation is such that they will embrace anyone in the animosity to the neighboring state. They have welcomed Taliban to put pressure on Pakistan. And Taliban also went there, the representative went there just to antagonize Pakistan and put pressure on Pakistan. So India is sort of trying to spread this conflict and prolong it. But I don't think they have a role in the current exchange of fire because it was building up for quite some time before the Taliban representative went to India.
Afrasiab Khattak, thank you so much for joining us to share that perspective.
Thank you for taking me.